guys? All right. So, man, welcome to the first month where we're going to actually show you how to set up your first Facebook ad. Now, it's actually super easy. That's how we built this. Everything's plug and play. But let's show you how to do it. So, now, first of all, don't freak out if the members area doesn't look exactly like it does in this video. We're going to be constantly making changes and doing some different things. But regardless of that, all you're going to do once you log in here is you're just going to go to month one. Okay, and setting up your first Plan Your Visit Facebook ad. Now, you've got a couple different ads that you can choose from here, right? So we found, oddly enough, that videos of girls tend to perform a lot better, right? So we've got some different Plan Your Visit videos in here that you can do. So we're going to go to this first one. Now, this YouTube, this is just to show you what the video looks like. When you download it, it's actually not going to be a YouTube video, and it's not going to be horizontal. It'll actually be vertical, because that way it actually takes up more real estate in the news feed, and it'll perform a lot better. So but what you'll do is you'll come in here, right? Here's all of your ad copy that we'll copy paste here in just a second. First thing you're going to do is click right here, get the video, and that is going to take you to Dropbox. Okay, so here we are, Dropbox right here. Okay, and you're just going to go up here to download, and that's going to download automatically the video for you. All right, so when we log into Facebook ads now, you can go to facebook.com/ads/manager, or you can just go to Facebook. In fact, I'll just show you guys in another tab. You can just go to facebook.com if you don't know how to get to the ads manager or you forget what that is. Forget the link, and all you have to do, my internet's running nice and slow here. I'll show you guys here in just a second. So there'll be an upside down triangle in the top right. If you click that, you'll have a drop down that'll come down, and you'll click on Manage Ads. All right, so we'll show you guys. All right, here we go. So upside down triangle. Okay, and you'll just come down here to Manage Ads, and that will also take you straight to the Facebook Ads Manager. Okay, so now, I always bookmark this just so it's nice and easy to get back to the ads manager. But all right, so here's what we're going to do. We'll go in here and we will create an ad. So, all right. So here's what you want to do. There's a lot of different options. Just trust me on this. You always want to choose a traffic ad. Okay, so because we want to send traffic, we don't want video views or reach or impressions or any of that crap. We want people to go to our website. So you can name it whatever you want to. I'm going to name this one Amanda Plan Your Visit Traffic. So that way I remember which video it is. Especially if you're going to be running multiple campaigns or multiple videos. You can test which ones are performing best for your church. Okay, so down here, traffic, we want to send the traffic. We want to send them to our website. We go to the church website, so that's good. We'll leave these off, so we're not doing dynamic creative or an offer because we don't have a business. Okay, so what we're going to do here for locations, you're going to type in the location of your church. Okay, so it'll pull up here, and that's going to drop a pin right on your church, and then this is probably the most important part right here as far as all the targeting. So you don't want to over-target, okay? And what I mean is you can go in here and there's all these different types of interest, and people kind of go crazy, and then they end up over-targeting, which means their potential audience size, this right over here, right? Your audience size, potential reach, ends up being super low, right? So you don't want to do that. You don't want to go in and say, oh, let's target everyone between the ages of 31 and 33 who have kids between the ages of 4 and 12. Right, and they also like Hillsong and fried chicken and McDonald's, right? Like you don't want to do that. You can do that. You can get super detailed in your targeting, but that's one of the biggest mistakes that churches make. So all you want to do is you want to leave this wide open, and then you just want to figure out what driving distance is for your church. So here in Tulsa, driving distance is typically about 10 to 15 miles. Okay, so what I would do for this one, I'm actually going to leave it at 10 miles because you want your potential reach right down here. You want that to be between 250,000 and 500,000. Okay, that's the sweet spot. So all you have to do now, eventually, once you get in here, you'll know exactly what it is, and you can just do the same settings every single time, right? But as you're setting up your first one, try to get it between 250,000 and 500,000. If you live in a rural area, right? Like I worked with a rural church in Texas, and they said driving distance for them was people drive 45 miles, no problem. Right, so we set it out to 45 miles, and they still only have like 150,000 people in their potential reach. Right, nothing you can do about that. That's fine. So you go as big as you can. Now, if you live in a large city, right, like a New York, LA, Chicago, Boston, Las Vegas, one of those, right, your driving distance for you might only be 5 miles or something like that, right? Because and you still might have like over 1 million people inside of that. If that's the case, the best way to narrow it down is to come down here. Right now you have ages 18 to 65 plus. Now we have it wide open. The only thing we're targeting is geographically, just we dropped a pin on the church, and we're targeting 10 to 15 miles out. Again, whatever driving distance is for you guys in your town. And this is 18 to 65 plus. So if I was a little bit high and I was trying to narrow this down, I might say, okay, let's go 18 to 60 and see how that looks. Right, 490,000. So if I was trying to get another, that might do it, right? If I was still trying to go say, okay, well, maybe let's try 20 to 60, I'll still narrow it down, right? And you kind of go in there, you might go 25 to 55, you might go 30 to 60, 30 to 65, right? Whatever is your target demographic for your church, the people that you're currently reaching. But that's the best way to narrow it down, is to start with geography and use age targeting, right? So for us, we're going to go back to 18 to 65 plus. This put us, so we're just a little bit over, we're at 570, but I'm still okay. So 250 to 500, but as long as you're in the 500s, right, then you're good. So we'll leave it at 570. And then we're going to come down here. We're not going to touch any of the detailed targeting down here. We're not going to add connection types, right? We're just going to come down here. We're going to go to automatic placements, okay? And then for daily budget, this is totally up to you guys. Whatever fits your budget the most. The biggest thing is just to be consistent. Okay, so you can run a lifetime budget or a daily budget. I prefer the daily budget, right? Lifetime budget is you say, okay, if we're going to run for 7 days and we've got $500 to spend, right? You just put in a lifetime budget of $500, and then Facebook will figure out how to spend it over those 7 days. Again, just for consistency, I prefer to do a daily budget. So if you're trying to figure out how much to spend on your ads, I've seen churches get really good results on $5 or $10 a day. It just takes longer because basically the amount of money you pay Facebook is the direct correlation with how many people they will show it to. Okay, so let me give you guys an example. Right down here, right, you're going to see reach. This is saying that, hey, at $30 a day, based on the targeting, 10 miles out from Guts Church, that our potential reach is going to be about 2,600 people to 16,000 people, right? So you can see if I were to change this to $10 a day, it's going to change that and say, okay, instead of 2,600, you're going to reach from 1,100 to 5,700, right? So you can see you're just inviting less people, right? And that's fine. So the more money you spend, the more people that Facebook will show your ad to, the more people you invite. So you can still get great results on a smaller budget. Obviously, it just takes longer because it just takes longer to invite more people. So I think we can all understand that and that makes sense. But I've seen plenty of actually really, really small churches grow really well, especially over a 4 to 6 month period on $10 a day. So all right. So once you've got your daily budget locked in, right? So I see some type of like kind of magic sticking point. If you can afford $30 a day, something magical happens right at $30 a day. You get a lot of traction really fast, and so if you can, I recommend $30 a day. Optimization for ad delivery. Just start with link clicks. We'll show you in another video. You can actually do landing page views if you have the Facebook Pixel installed on your website. We'll show you that in another video. But if you don't have that, then on there, just do link clicks. If you have installed the Facebook Pixel, then do landing page views. Okay. Everything else, just leave it here. Impression, delivery type standard. We want to run ads all the time. Good to go. So we'll continue. And then right here, so you'll go in and choose the name of your church, okay? And then connect the Instagram account, or you can just run from your actual Facebook page on Instagram and make it super easy. You want to choose a single video. All right, and now right here, we're going to upload the video. So the video that we downloaded from Dropbox from the inside of CMR. We're going to start uploading that now. Get this right here. Your video is processing. In the meantime, keep creating other parts of your ads. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, so again, the links, we want to select the link type for your ad. We want to go straight to the website. And so we're going to plug in the website down here. Now, I've found that the best way to do this, let's see here, is just to grab the actual link. All right, so if you just copy paste your link in here, that ends up being the best rather than typing in. I'm not sure why, but just to ensure that you don't have any type in it or for some reason it doesn't connect to your website. If you copy paste it, you'll never have that problem. All right. So the next thing is we're going to go back into CMR. All right, and we're going to go in here to month 1, setting up your plan your visit video. So we want to grab the ad copy from Amanda's video. Okay, so you're literally just going to copy paste this. And we're going to put that in the text. Boom. All right, so I would say, in my case, I'm going to say, hey, Tulsa. My name's Amanda, and I want to invite you to Guts Church this Sunday. All right, now, something that kind of helps sometimes, if you just throw a couple of emojis in here, that's going to help it stand out a little bit. So all I'm going to do, if you right-click, all right, you have emojis and symbols. I'm just going to throw, for this one, we just want to grab people's attention, right? So we're just going to let's grab a fire emoji, and then we can copy-paste that again, right? Hey, Tulsa. And then I'm also just going to I'm going to copy these fire emojis, and I'm going to throw them into the headline here as well. And then we're going to go back and grab the headline, right? So, hey, city name, say, or you can use city nickname. So what I mean by that is, like, so for Tulsa, people will call it T-Town, right? So, right, most of the people that live here understand that. So if you said, hey, T-Town, not only do people know you mean Tulsa, but around here they also know that you're probably local, because people from outside of Tulsa don't usually call it T-Town. The other thing you can do is, if you have a part of the town that you are specifically in that you're trying to call out, like, so around here, like, we have South Tulsa, we have North Tulsa, we have Midtown, we have Brookside, right? So any of those times, like, if you said, like, hey, what's up, Brookside, right? All the locals know what you mean and exactly what part of town you're calling out. So if you're in a part of town like that in your city, you can call that out. Or if there's a nickname for your city, you can call that out as well, right? But even if you just want to say, hey, Orlando, that works too. So we're going to copy paste that in here. So let's say, hey, Tulsa. Actually, you know what? We'll say, hey, T-Town. Having trouble spelling here. All right. Hey, T-Town. All right. So, and again, that's just going to call out people so they know that, hey, it's actually from the city, and people that it's local, that it's not just some random church from somewhere else, right? So that'll get people to stop in their tracks and stop the news feed, which is exactly what we're looking for. Okay, so now we've got all this in here. Something you can also do, you can go in here and you can create a couple more emojis if you want to. That's again, it's just going to help to kind of stop the scroll and get a couple people to take a look, right? So you could say, like, hey, like, okay, so we're talking about church, so we could do like a little church emoji in here. Again, you don't have to do this kind of stuff, but this is something that just give it a little bit more personality, right? Some fire emojis, a little church emoji, we're good to go. All right, so here's what we're going to do is, while this is still uploading here, because again, my internet's running pretty slow, but what we're going to do is, for the newsfeed link description, this one, all I normally do is just put the service times, right? You can pretty much do that every single time. All right, so just say this Sunday at 9:30 and 11 a.m. Boom. Okay. Now, once the video pops up again here, and I'm not going to make you guys wait because this has got a little while longer to upload. But once once the video pops up, you're just going to click on customize video, and you'll add subtitles, which is as easy as literally just listening to the videos, adding the subtitles there, and then you're good to go. So after that, you'll come down here, you'll click confirm, and your video will go to Facebook for review, and then once they approve it, which can be in as little as a few minutes all the way up to a few days. Crazy, but that's just how Facebook rolls. So typically, within an hour or two, they will approve the video, and it'll start running to people, and you're good to go. So all right, that's it. That's how to set up your first Facebook ad. You'll do this every single time. All you have to do is go in, download the video from Dropbox inside of CMR, copy and paste the text, and copy and paste the headline, and you're good to go. So we'll see you guys in a future video. See you soon.